Nightmare. I don't like respond to anybody on anything. Just then I just unless you
You're
call me on
live.
my cell phone, yeah.
You're
Or
live.
you can't even call me. You have to text me first.
Good.
Um, well, good. Well, folks, we are live here. I got the
Uh,
go ahead. And Erica, do you see the?
yep.
Okay, good. And we're happy to be on the ripple effect here and kind of getting back in the swing. And my esteemed co-host Erica, who has the motion graphic logo for our show, she's doing right there. What do we call that?
It's called
Rippling.
wave, the ripple effect wave.
Sweet.
How are you,
um,
David? How's it going?
I'm okay. I'm due for my morning snack, so I'm a little bit just ready to eat something, but I didn't have time. So um,
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get you snacking shortly. It's called lunch. Some people call it lunch. At noon is lunch, right?
yeah. I gotta get Carrie, so I'm gonna get her, and I gotta make her something too. So,
Tell
but
her I say hi.
yeah. I will. We'll have to check in about that swimming. I can't wait for you to see some of her strokes. So
Yeah, I would love to.
once she learns them. But did you want to do any check-ins? I saw kind of a new flyer from you on social media. Do you have any upcoming events that you want to mention on the air that we might link
Sure.
to?
I'm speaking on Friday as part of the Gather Summit, the Bold Summit this coming Friday. I think I'm one of the first speakers, so that's around 9:15 a.m. in the morning. So if you're interested, you can reach out to me. I can get you the
Okay.
the situation to get on there. A lot of great speakers, part of the Gather community. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be happy. I'm speaking about healing and healing, more and more healing. And yeah, I'm excited about our visitor today, Jane
Yeah,
Hurley.
sorry we didn't announce you enough right at the
Okay.
beginning there, Jane. We usually do a little check-in offline. I don't know if people can even see you in the room yet, but we do have our guest here, Jane Hurley, who I've been looking to promote here with Vitality Soul. Actually tried out red light therapy. She let me do a test trial, and it's really amazing stuff. I really love that location and kind of the whole mood it puts you in. So it's for those of you who don't know it, a lot of, professional athletes. I saw the 49ers are doing a lot with red light therapy and other people just to increase your health. And it has a lot of benefits that Jane's really an expert in. So we're going to introduce Jane. And I don't know, Erica, if you want to give a quick little testimonial for it. You've actually bought a package as well. And if you don't mind telling
Packages.
us.
I
Yeah.
really enjoy red light therapy, so I'm excited to have Jane on to hear the latest about the latest with what's going on at Vitality Soul and her offices. So, Jane, do you want to just kind of start our process and say, "Hey,
Hey, that was pretty good,
hey,
right?
yes, talk to us, tell us
Yeah, Erica,
something."
you've been here a few times and seen,
Love you.
yeah, and we love having you. We did have a little upgrade as well. I think you've been in since we did some remodeling. Um, but yeah, so we've got our red light therapy beds. There's two, so a lot of times we have a duo of family members or friends or what have you come in together, which is really nice. Um, but yeah, so red light therapy, you're right. There are a lot of professional sports teams that are using it before or after training. It's great to help with your focus. It's really great for helping with muscle pain and different tension. But it's also, it's really good for everything from the inside out because the light penetrates into your cells and it creates more cellular energy. And that's basically replacing the old with the new. So everything from pain and inflammation to help with stress and anxiety to giving your skin a lovely glow. There's nothing that it's bad for and it's good for everything.
Yeah, and there is some science behind it. I know it's a lot of people um, might think it maybe at first glance that it's a gimmick or it's something that makes you feel good, but there is, I don't know if you mind just telling us a little bit about the what the science says about it and kind of why it works and why it does what it does.
Yeah, so there's many different lights on the spectrum, and red and near infrared have been shown. I mean, I think NASA was really studying it first over 50 years ago. It's what we get that's positive from the sun without the negatives, and it's light that's able to penetrate past your skin into your cells. And so because you're healing and it's reaching a cellular level, it's creating more, it's called ATP. Um, and there's no shortage of information and studies that have been conducted. A really great resource, which I know I've mentioned to you guys before, is if you go to scholar.google.com and you can type in red light therapy, or if you want to get a little more scientific about it, it's photobiomodulation, which is the long and actually phonetically spelled word for what red light therapy is. And you can type in anything. You could type in arthritis, you could type in depression, you could type in lower back pain, but you'll find a study on pretty much anything that you can think of and how red light therapy can help alleviate that pain or just speed along recovery or healing. It's pretty fascinating. And there's no shortage of information out there.
Yeah,
And how it
and
works, yeah, like I said, it gets into your cells. So, it's not just a surface treatment the way a lot of skin treatments are, because it's in your cells, you're creating more of your collagen from the inside, you're detoxing from the inside. So it's not like a sauna where you sweat, you're detoxing from your cells.
great. And I know I was personally doing a little audit of some of my vitamin and supplements because I was listening to this book. And I know a big thing he talks about is a lot of people don't get enough sunlight these days, or there's a lot of vital things in the sun that the red light, that if you're not getting that and you go in and you do something like red light, it's kind of like something your body's been craving, I think. And my experience was going in, and it's like a kind of like a maybe like I've never done tanning before, but it kind of almost seems like how a tanning booth would be. It's like one of those little full body scan things that you like just sit in, and you're very kind of just put people at ease. You got that kind of cool little music you can put on that's or listen to your own music, and be in there for like 20 minutes and the lights are on and you just feel kind of great doing it. And then when you're done, it just puts you in kind of a serene vibe, almost like a massage or something. I don't know how
Yeah,
if you would describe it anywhere else, anyway
I
else.
also I never was a tanning bed person, but many people who have used tanning beds have come in and said it looks similar, but this can actually help reverse some of that damage from the UV rays. UV rays do supply vitamin D. That's one thing that red light and near infrared light will not boost in your body. So if you're testing low for vitamin D, you want to take that supplement. But all of the other benefits, like the healing benefits, and the boost in metabolism and the boost in mood is real. Most people describe their very first visit as similar to taking a nap on the beach. We hear that a lot, but without the sand. And we have a couple of clients that call it their serenity pod. So yeah, it's definitely a mood booster. And it's just, even if you come in a little bit stressed out or weary from the workday, everyone leaves a little bit more like blissed out. It's just really great.
Can I ask a couple questions, David?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
I know we don't have our crib sheet on the side here, but my couple of questions. It's great to be with you, Jane. Is what's going on? What's the latest at Red Light Therapy? What specials do you have going on? I just finished a 3-day swim meet with a whole bunch of swimmers, and like, what can I go tell my swim team about that's happening so we can help people get in and heal and recover over at Red Light Therapy?
Yeah, so we have a pretty brief but detailed intake form, and that just helps us get to know you a little bit before you come in and understand what you're trying to target. Our beds are unique to us. I believe in the Bay Area right now, we're the only place that has the ability to adjust the frequencies of the beds for both the red and the near infrared individually, so we can specifically target people's needs. So if somebody is feeling a little bit more inclined for focus versus muscle recovery, we can tune the beds to that. We also have a couple of options. So we have unlimited monthly memberships. We typically recommend starting with that if people can get here a few times a week, sort of front loading, because red light treatments are cumulative. We also have packages of 4, 8, or 12 sessions. Now, some people find that that's more appealing, whether they're traveling all the time. Like we do actually have a couple of clients who are traveling nurses, for example. So it makes
Mm,
sense to have a package when they're here, rather than a
great.
month that obviously expires. But we like to have those options because we want basically anyone and everyone to feel that there's accommodation for their schedule and their life and what their needs are. We also have discounts for students, seniors, and low income, as well as we pretty much always have some sort of special going on. Currently, we have a special where if you buy one unlimited monthly membership, you get the next one half off. So it's really good savings. And then also we do like to see people come in, especially if you come in 2 months in a row, a few times a week, you're gonna see your health goals starting to really manifest. So it's great on both ends because we want people to have results and we want people to look and feel their best. So we always encourage to come as much as you like. We're open 7 days a week as well.
That's so cool. Yes, you're very, very, very available to people to come at all different hours. What's the earliest someone could come is 9 in the morning?
Yeah, so Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 1, and then again from 3 to 7. And that works really well with most people's schedules. Currently on the weekends, we're 9 to 2. So far, that hasn't been an issue. I think a lot of people on the weekends are happy to do it earlier in the day. So
So
if
on the
we,
weekends, it's 9
Mhm.
to 2, and are there evening hours also on it's
It hasn't come up so far. Obviously, if and when we need to extend the hours on the weekends, we will. Luckily, it's been nice, and I think the staff likes having a shorter day on the weekends too.
And when is your 3-year celebration? When are you guys celebrating your third
We
year?
will 3 years next May 2025. It's really weird to say the year
Great.
2025.
Yes, awesome. Third year
Yeah, and
of
I,
business.
Erica, I did give her screen share privileges. If there's anything on the website you want to show us, you're
Oh,
welcome
I
to.
didn't
I,
say.
I thought
Yeah,
it
that
was
might be
useful how
really
you kind of
helpful,
get the,
Jane, to like
Okay.
help people navigate to how to schedule, like what to expect.
Sure.
I can put the
Not to
webinars.
confuse things, but we do use a system called the Jane app. It's actually very user friendly. So, um, honestly, people can email us, text us, call us, or schedule themselves online. And I have found that people typically will either schedule themselves through the Jane app or text us just because that tends to be the fastest way to get a response. But we have people who email and call as well. It's really your preference. Or sometimes when people get the unlimited monthly membership, they end up just scheduling the whole thing out, partly for knowing their own schedule or knowing that, they want specific time, stuff like that. So,
Very cool.
and I'm working on loading up our website right now,
Awesome. If
while we're chatting.
you need us to drive or do something, let us know if anything's slow. And for so just to kind of share, like I really have enjoyed going to red light therapy, specifically pre and post races with the swim meets or the triathlon. And it just feels like I got like that extra goodness on top of everything I already do, which is a lot. And
Mhm.
so it was really quite interesting. Like over the 3 years I've been swimming with a swim team, my times just keep getting faster and faster. So, I do a number of things, but it's like it's all a testament to the power of doing your self-care and adding to your self-care. And so highly recommend people come and play with Vitality Sol, beautiful people and the beautiful space. I love the upgrades with the doors, the sliding door.
Yes.
It feels also,
Yeah.
Star Wars or Star Trek, right? It's great.
Right. Yeah. Well, and it does sometimes I feel like, if you really relax into your 20-minute session in the bed, I know for me, I've obviously been jumping in these beds for a couple of years. But every once in a while, I do feel like in a good way, I've gone to outer space. It's very like meditative.
Deep.
And yeah, it's like not quite a nap, but you come back just feeling really like this extra level of refreshed and revitalized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who doesn't need a nap on the beach more often,
You know, and without a sunburn.
Yeah, I know you have some info on the website or
Mhm.
Q&A maybe if there's any common drawbacks or things that people might think, oh, well, um, objections to it. You can check out the website. Who,
Yeah, I mean, a good example of that, I think we do have goggles if people want to wear them, but you don't have to. And in fact, the lights, they're not lasers. So there is a difference. They're LED lights, they're special LED lights, but it's not bad for your eyes at all. So if you're epileptic or just really, really light sensitive, of course we would, and or if you just want to, of course you can wear the little goggles. I never wear them. I've had my eyes checked recently and I've been doing this for years and my eyes are perfectly fine. Um, and so for some people, it can actually help if they, we've had somebody with cataracts come in and it helped, and we had somebody whose glasses prescription improved because they were coming in. And even if you just close your eyes, our eyelid skin is pretty thin, so you don't feel overwhelmed by the light, but it still filters in and can actually help your eyes. So that's a big one that we get asked, for example, when people have concerns, but it's not bad for your eyes at all.
yeah,
Mm.
one thing I know we always like to ask on this show too, and just thinking about your business, about who your ideal client is, and I know one thing is the people who have had maybe a surgery or something. I know those are the people who actually like really need it, but what are the different types of people who would kind of like need this? Getting into like people who kind of it would just benefit, you know.
Or
Sure.
also speaking to the mental health aspects, because as a mental health professional, love to hear about that if you can share about that.
Yeah, so it can really help with, cognitive performance, brain injury, but also stress, anxiety, sleep issues. It resets your circadian rhythm. Um, so, we also see, like you said, surgery or wound healing. Um, it helps you heal faster because you are creating more cellular energy, right? So it's imagine like if your body was a car, you can't replace it, but you can detail it, right? So you want to keep keep on putting in the new oil and the fluids and keep it clean, right? It's sort of like that. Although you can replace a car, you can't replace your body. Uh, but so we do see a lot of people, especially in the winter, seasonal depression. I know it's something that I have had in the past in the last couple of years, having access to putting myself in the beds has made the winters much, much easier. It's not just the warmth, but it actually has shown to improve cognitive function. And that's, if you think about it, the sunlight also affects people positively. And so you're getting that same positive effect, but for your entire body. We do see a lot of people who are recovering from cancer, especially the side effects of cancer. And, a good example is somebody who finished chemotherapy, and she also had a broken ankle and had to have surgery. So she's, a lot going on, but she wanted to just heal faster from her broken ankle, but she had really like quite thin hair. And even though she came in initially to reduce the scar and to get more blood flow and circulation, which the red light does help with, and the pain, um, her ankle swelling went way down really fast. And she's been improving and healing quickly. But also, even though that's not why she came in, her hair is growing back nice and thick where she had had complete hair loss before. So one of those happy side effects that wasn't planned for, but I know it's making her feel really good. Um, Anyone with arthritis is a really great safe treatment for arthritis. I think a lot of other options involve medication, and those have side effects that aren't always great. And that, I mean, that goes the same with, just general inflammation and pain. The thing is, though, you don't have to be in some sort of recovery to enjoy red light therapy, as we know with any modality. And I think red light's a great complement to things like massage and acupuncture. Um, Erica, we love all of our natural remedies, and of course, eating well. Um, but that's why athletes are using it too. It speeds up your muscle recovery. It breaks down that lactic acid buildup we get when we've had a really hard workout or a 3-day swim meet. And it also really gives you a much sharper focus and like it's hard to explain, but you've both tried it. You get a calm energy. It's not like a jittery coffee energy, but it's this like cellular energy from within. So it's not just recovery. It can also be preventative or just improve if you're already pretty healthy. It just keeps you at that level that you want to be at. as you age.
Great. And, I love this
Cool.
show for being able to set it up that, people, if you're thinking about it, the best way is just to come give it a try and see what it can do for you. Yeah.
Absolutely. And if people jump online, we do have some ads on the socials right now. So, we can offer an introductory session where you get to try everything for $29 and it's usually 69. So I would definitely jump on that. You just mentioned that you saw one of our ads and we'll go ahead and honor that for a first appointment. And something I probably should have mentioned is we do also take care credit. So that's a really great option for people who want to break up their payments. And I don't think they charge you any interest for like a year. So we've had quite a
Yes,
few people jump on that. Yeah.
that's
We want it
awesome.
to be accessible to everyone.
That's wonderful. Well, I hope to see somebody over there later today for my red light therapy session. And I highly, highly recommend getting over there right across the street from Safeway and in the second floor of your building, which is, what's the address again? Nine.
It's three close. 39, who knows? It's 3756 Grand Avenue, and we're Suite 205. So there's stairs, there's an elevator. It's pretty easy to park around the neighborhood, like you said. We're right across from Safeway, straight shot. So yeah, definitely. You both have been here. I think once you set foot into our studio, it's got a nice calm feel as soon as you walk in, and yeah,
Yeah, I'll
look
put
forward to
the
seeing you.
web link. Is there another location, or do you guys have a couple more locations, or is that just the one location?
We just have this one for now, but stay tuned for potential new ones. It'd probably be a different part of the bay.
Okay, okay, sounds good.
Possibly, can you say possibly where that might be? Or not yet at this time? Not fit
Either
to
through a tunnel or over a bridge.
like Alameda, something.
Oh, that would be nice. I think a little further, but we do
Okay.
actually have quite a few clients who are from Alameda. It's not too far of a drive, and we're pretty close to the freeway, so we're pretty central actually with this location, which is nice.
Yeah, probably San Francisco would be a nice work break from your work day to go in there, in the morning, yeah. Well, good. Well, I'll let you get over there, Erica, and um, I'll put the links, Jane, the website, and great work today, and we'll
See you
see
tomorrow.
everybody on the ripple
Oh yeah,
effect here next week. Yeah. So,
awesome. Thanks, guys.
okay, we're gonna sign off, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Erica. Thanks, Jane.